You don't need another motivational video. You need real facts that'll help you get your life back on track. Believe me, I've been there. I start all of my passion projects full of excitement and motivation, but eventually that energy fizzles out. So where does that leave you? Stuck, tired, and unmotivated. I want to help. So I've gathered 5 scientifically supported tricks that you can use in your life, whether you're a student aiming for better grades, or an athlete striving for better performance, or simply want more out of your life. These tricks can really help you drive your progress forward. Spoiler alert, number 5 truly helped me blow up my bench press in the gym. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Manage your energy and then time. We've all heard the phrase, time is money. I'd like to offer a spin on that. Energy is gold. A study in 2019 observed the performance of 84 doctors depending on the kinds of cases that they chose to perform first. The short-term results favored prioritizing quicker and easier tasks first. But in reality, the doctors' long-term productivity suffered when they were always choosing the easier tasks first. Over the 6-year-long study period, the physicians who included more difficult tasks ended up generating more progress per hour than the physicians who repeatedly rejected the difficult tasks. Does this mean we should increase our energy expenditure to the harder tasks? Not quite. What appears to be even more important than accomplishing the difficult tasks is task diversity. What exactly does this mean? This can be explained further by defining entrenchment. Entrenchment is the process of any habit becoming harder to change or break the more that you do it. According to health and behavioral sciences, people may overuse a solution that they find works the first or second time, even if more innovative solutions are within reach. Change up your to-do list so you can absolutely optimize your energy. Don't waste energy trying a method that isn't working for you anymore. Innovative experimentation will lead you to the best work routine that works for you. Number 2, prepare as much as possible. If you're watching this video, you know that you cannot rely on motivation alone. It will run out eventually. Therefore, think of your past, present, and future selves as a team. The work that your present self does will aid your future self in the long run. A combination of research conducted at these 3 schools found that motivation peaks at the beginning and at the end of any task that you complete. This means the grueling hassles that happen in the middle are where you're going to need to rely on your past planning the most. But Hannah, what if I'm not a natural planner myself? That's fine. A study in 2025 at UAB found that people who don't have a natural inclination to plan ahead actually planned better when their schedules were unpredictable. The authors of this study hypothesized that this is due to overconfidence. When schedules are stable with less interruptions, you are more likely to procrastinate. Does this mean the solution to better planning is completely stuff your schedule until you have no room to breathe? Not quite. It means you should be aware of underestimating the strength of procrastination regardless of how much time you think you have. In fact, if you find you have extra time, it will benefit you to use your flexibility to plan ahead while you're still full of motivation and enthusiasm. The actions of your present self are an investment in the reality of your future self. Number 3, eat breakfast regularly. When you skip breakfast, you are essentially telling your body, hey, there might not be enough calories for the rest of the day, so conserve your energy instead of burning it. Even if you are someone who isn't exactly looking for a faster metabolism, your body conserving energy affects way more than just body fat percentage. Your brain has a consistently high energy demand. In fact, it takes 8 slices of bread to provide your body the glucose it needs daily. For your brain alone. When your body starts to retain energy, the blood flow to your brain slows down, which will significantly impair your cognitive function, resulting in what's known as brain fog. Eating breakfast regularly might help you with decision-making, memory, and attention span for the rest of the day. In addition to cognitive improvements, we can see a strong correlation between regular breakfast routines and normal metabolic rates. Examining data from a 5-year-long study from 2018, we can see that the subjects with a regular breakfast routine had lower central obesity, drank less, and smoked less. Additionally, a different cross-sectional study consisting of young American adults found that those who ate breakfast regularly had lower blood pressure. Even if you aren't hungry in the morning, a source of simple carbohydrates and a boost of protein can really go a long way. Number 4, have your first and last 10 minutes of the day be screen-free. I know this sounds kind of redundant. You're on a screen watching my video right now. So I strongly encourage this simple rule that involves just 20 minutes out of your day, 10 at the beginning and 10 at the end. In the 21st century, so much relies on digital technology. It can be hard to avoid it, but the science does not lie. This study found that excessive screen time could lead to behavioral and cognitive impairments, including early onset dementia. What exactly does excessive screen time look like? It can look different depending on your age and your gender, but Stanford University defines excessive screen time as 2+ hours outside of work commitments. An easy trick that you can use to implement this strategy is invest in an alarm clock instead of your phone and keep your phone in a separate room, so when you wake up, you're only met with your alarm clock and you'll have to go and get your phone. For nighttime, establish a routine that gets rid of your phone and other devices before you go to sleep. Keep something less stimulating on your nightstand to replace your phone. A book or a Rubik's Cube or a deck of cards, anything that can keep your hands busy if you're someone who struggles to fall asleep immediately. These 20 minutes a day will compound immensely for the rest of your life. Number 5, develop a work mode cue. This one was an absolute game changer for me. A study in 2025 found that strong habit cues have a big correlation with multitasking abilities, especially in the presence of fatigue. Essentially, a strong habit cue will help you carry through your desired action even if you are absolutely exhausted, because it will become second nature to you. James Clear explains the importance of good habit building in his best-selling book, Atomic Habits. Picking a habit that works for you might take some time, but it is absolutely worth that investment. It is crucial to choose a trigger that is very specific and immediately actionable. For example, for the longest time, I wanted to implement push-ups as part of my daily routine. I wanted to get better at them. I would say things all the time like, every morning I will do push-ups. Before I go to bed, I'll do 5 push-ups. But these triggers are not specific enough and they're not immediately actionable. What time in the morning? Do I do it before or after I brush my teeth? How do I work the push-ups around breakfast? There's too much gray area to not actually commit to the habit itself. Let's look at this trigger instead. Every morning after brushing my teeth, I will do 10 push-ups on the bathroom floor. See how that rings better? It gives me a time, a place, and even an action that will occur before my desired outcome, which will help me remember that I need to do my 10 push-ups. The more specific you make a cue, the less room you give yourself to avoid or forget it. That's gonna wrap up today's video. I really appreciate you watching the whole thing. If you liked what you saw, feel free to subscribe so you can stick around for more videos to come. I have a few big projects that are gonna be coming out before school starts, so keep your eye out for that. And with that, I will see you guys next week with another new video. Thank you so much for watching Granger Living.